Ever wonder what happens if you miss a workout or two? I have good news and bad news for you today. First of all, missing a couple of scheduled workouts isn't a huge deal, at least not physically. I'm Kristen Tinker, food addiction and weight loss expert. Now, I can even remember my own days of training for marathons and pacing marathons and training runners when one of my clients, Allie, got injured after the Miami Marathon. You can imagine her trepidation. She took 1 whole month off of running. Now, don't miss this. She still went on to run her next marathon fast enough to qualify for the prestigious Boston Marathon. Even taking a whole month off, Allie didn't lose much of that cardiovascular conditioning to run fast. The problem is that typically taking time off can get you into a cycle that really turns into a big deal. And I'm not talking about those planned rest days. Those are an important part of the process. Instead, I'm talking about the workouts that you miss because your schedule gets crazy. You become stressed out with life, or you just aren't in the mood to exercise because you've been using too much willpower or negative self-talk to push yourself into yet another workout. It works until it doesn't. When you miss those workouts, it just gets easier and easier to skip future workouts until you fall off the bandwagon altogether. And unless you have Allie's conditioning and a solid base, here's what happens, especially if you don't have that solid base of continual conditioning. Within the first week, you start to lose endurance and your heart rate might be higher when you are active. You might find yourself huffing and puffing when you do your next cardio workout, and it'll take a few workouts just to get your cardio fitness back. Within the first couple of weeks, you start to lose strength and your muscles start to shrink in size, which can lead to weight gain. During the next few months, you can also lose even more cardio endurance and strength. And you'll notice that your energy level drops too, which can lead to being even less active. It really feeds back on itself. Over the long run, this can set you up for all kinds of ailments and diseases that are linked with low activity levels, including heart disease, type 2 diabetes, several types of cancer, and of course, obesity as well. Plus, it can affect your self-perception, and this is perhaps the most important part, so that when you do start to identify with more of a sedentary person rather than thinking of yourself as a healthy and active person, that identity shift inevitably affects your mood, your sleep, your mobility, and so much more, even what you eat. So, what do you do instead of skipping workouts? Because I don't want you doing that. Here's the first technique. If you legitimately cannot squeeze in your workout because something important comes up or life gets busy, just do some intentional movement anyway. One of my favorites is to do a 100 rep workout. Just choose one muscle group like your biceps and then do 100 reps of one exercise like bicep curls. The best practice is to do all 100 reps at once with 4 sets of 25 reps. But even if you have to space those 100 reps out during the day, that's okay. Just do 10 reps here, 10 reps there, and you just break it up during the day. Now, if you have extra time, do 100 reps of 2 exercises that target 2 different muscle groups. So maybe you want to work out your triceps and your glutes. So you do 100 push-ups and then 100 glute bridges. You get the idea. Have fun with this and make it doable during the day according to your specific schedule. Or just keep it super simple. Go for a walk, have a dance party in the kitchen, flow through some sun salutations. Basically, get in some intentional movement, even if it's just for 5 to 10 minutes with a 10-minute HIIT workout. And I'll include the link to my 10-minute workouts. Okay, number 2, if you don't feel well, listen to your body. Take the rest you need. It really is okay. Number 3, on the days that you don't feel like it, you just don't want to do it, keep the promise to make yourself that commitment that you're going to keep. These are the days you probably need it the most. Just show up and go for a few minutes, because usually after you go for a few minutes, just commit to 5 minutes, you want to keep going. Now, James Clear says this best in his book, Atomic Habits. And this is a rule I want you to remember and keep. The first mistake is never the one that ruins you. It's the spiral of repeated mistakes that follows. Missing once is an accident. Missing twice is the start of a new habit, and in this case, a bad one. So never miss an unplanned workout more than once. And most of all, move yourself to get motivated, because the motivation doesn't always show up first. This will reinforce your commitment to yourself and your goals, and it'll help you build more self-confidence and bulletproof your habits as you become more consistent and you create the identity of a person who moves, honors your commitment to yourself, and is healthy, and who never misses a workout. It'll also protect you from the awful feeling that you're back to square one when you start working out again. If you're ready to start feeling healthy, free, and happy with permanent weight loss, just click the link that I've included to book a free discovery call. That way you'll see how my private permanent weight loss coaching can help you to stop yo-yo dieting and to lose weight for the last time with easy, doable steps just like I've shared with you today. Until then, what will you do today to honor your body and not to skip a workout?